Prince Andrew releases a statement ahead of the King's state visit to the Holy See. The Crown Prince couple of Norway attends a service at the Oslo Cathedral. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands presides over an inauguration in Amsterdam. And Infanta Sofia of Spain carries out her first solo meeting abroad. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful weekend so far. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Saturday, October 18th, 2025. On Friday in Lisbon, Her Royal Highness Infanta Sofia of Spain was received by the President of the Republic of Portugal, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, at Palácio de Belém. The 18-year-old Infanta, who is the second daughter of Their Majesties King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, is currently enrolled at Forward College in Lisbon, where she is majoring in political science and international relations. During the visit, the Infanta posed with the president for an official photograph in the Sala de Bicas, which was followed by the signing of the Book of Honor. According to the office of the President of Portugal, after a tour of the grounds of Palácio de Belém, the Infanta and the President held a meeting. During the meeting, the discussions focused on the, quote, historical past and the close partnership that unites the two countries. The bonds of deep empathy and friendship between the Portuguese and Spanish peoples, as well as the present and future challenges of the new generations. End quote. Friday's visit was a first solo official meeting abroad for Infanta Sofia. On July 12, 2024, her sister, Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor, Princess of Asturias, carried out her first solo official visit to the Republic of Portugal at the invitation of President de Sousa. In Fontvieille, Her Serene Highness Princess Charlene of Monaco, as honorary president of the Special Olympics Monaco, attended a ceremony at the Stade Louis II in honor of the late Mireille Combe, the founder of Special Olympics Monaco. Ms. Combe founded the Monégasque branch of the Special Olympics in 1984 and served as its president until 2018. Under her leadership, Monaco became one of the first European countries, alongside Belgium and Ireland, to join the global Special Olympics movement. For more than 4 decades, Monégasque athletes have proudly represented the Principality at international competitions. Following the ceremony, the princess unveiled a commemorative plaque in memory of Ms. Combe. The gymnasium at the Stade Louis II now bears her name in recognition of her dedication to the athletes and to the Special Olympics Monaco. On Friday, His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians met with students from 2 primary schools participating in a nature walk on the royal estate of Laeken in Brussels. Every year, primary school students from Brussels have the opportunity to spend the morning walking around the gardens and park on the royal estate of Château de Laeken, which is known for its diverse wildlife, flora, and fauna. On Thursday, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands officially opened the new global headquarters of Philips in Amsterdam. During the opening, the Queen learned how the company is using technology, including artificial intelligence, to improve access to quality healthcare around the world. The Queen also toured several innovation exhibits and spoke with employees about their work and the company's mission to make healthcare more accessible and sustainable. On Friday evening in Stockholm, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden and His Royal Highness Prince Carl Philip of Sweden hosted the annual Sweden dinner at the Royal Palace. Established in 2013 on the occasion of the King's 40th year on the throne, the dinner honors individuals who have made significant contributions to Swedish society, locally, regionally, and nationally. This year's dinner gathered around 180 guests from across the kingdom's 21 counties, including representatives from culture, business, healthcare, education, sports, and community life. On Thursday evening in Oslo, their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, attended service at the Oslo Cathedral, held as part of the Church of Norway's formal apology to the LGBTQIA+ community. Earlier in the day, Bishop Olav Tveit delivered the apology at the London pub in Oslo, acknowledging the church's past role in, quote, inflicting shame, great harm, and pain, end quote. During the service, candles were lit and prayers were offered for equality and inclusion, with representatives from LGBTQIA+ organizations participating in the ceremony to mark the church's commitment to reconciliation. On Friday, in Nuku'alofa, His Majesty King Thopo VI of Tonga hosted a luncheon at the Royal Palace in honor of the national rugby league team, Mate Ma'a Tonga. The luncheon was held ahead of their match against Toa Samoa on Sunday, October 26, in Brisbane, Australia. On Friday, His Majesty King Letsi III of Lesotho held an audience with His Holiness Pope Leo XIV at the Apostolic Palace at the Vatican. The King, along with Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain, and His Holiness participated in the 2025 World Food Day ceremony in Rome, Italy, on Thursday. On Tuesday, the Imperial Household Agency announced that the annual Autumn Garden Party, hosted by their Imperial Majesties Emperor Naruhito and Empress Moscow, Japan, will take place on Tuesday, October 28, 2025, in the gardens of Akasaka Imperial Palace in Tokyo. The IHA also confirmed that this season, over 1,000 guests have been invited to the garden party. And finally, let's talk about Andrew. Okay. On Friday, Buckingham Palace issued a statement from Prince Andrew. In it, he said, quote, in discussion with the King and my immediate and wider family, we have concluded the continued accusations against me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family. I have decided, as I always have, to put my duty to my family and country first. I stand by my decision 5 years ago to stand back from public life. With His Majesty's agreement, we feel I must now go a step further. I will therefore no longer use my title or honors which have been conferred upon me. As I have said previously, I vigorously deny the accusations against me. End quote. Well, thank you, Andrew, for taking a moment out of your life to issue that statement. Look, I'm going to be honest with all of you. As you know, I rarely report on the activities carried out by members of the British royal family and comment on them. But frankly, this statement, in my opinion, is nothing more than PR theater, not constitutional reality. His statement is dramatic. I will no longer use my title or the honors which have been conferred upon me. But in reality, nothing changes legally. His dukedom and peerage remain legally his. Under British law, such titles can only be removed by an Act of Parliament, something that hasn't happened and realistically is unlikely to ever happen. In other words, his statement is just simply a symbolic gesture, a royal stagecraft meant to appease the public without changing a thing. So yes, this is pure optics, a performance meant to suggest contrition and distance himself from the rest of the royal family as the Epstein scandal continues to shadow him until the end of time. In my opinion, the king and his advisors see this as a PR maneuver, another attempt to quiet the media pressure and protect the institution's image. And rather, conveniently, it comes just days before the King and Queen's state visit to the Holy See at the invitation of His Holiness, Pope Leo XIV. The timing isn't coincidental. It's strategic. And while Prince Andrew is out of the public eye, there isn't a rock big enough for him. His titles, honors, and the controversy remain exactly where they have been all along. So, no matter how much he tries to run, hide, and announce that he would no longer use his titles or honors or pretend to, that dark shadow of a scandal will stay with him until the end of time. Just go away, Andrew. Lock yourself in your lodge and learn how to crochet or something. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I will be back on Monday, October 20th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful weekend. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I will see you all on Monday. Take care and God bless.